Welcome back. Now news from sports. India have fallen woefully short of being the challengers for the AFC Challenge Cup, the title that India won last time and qualified for AFC Asian Cup. The Indians were looking to maintain that momentum and gain the ticket for Australia 2015 Asian Cup. However, Savio Madera's boys have shocked all of us as India crashed out of the tournament with one match to play. Savio says India has to employ a different system in I-League to create strikers for the national team.
India had landed in Kathmandu, Nepal with a lot of confidence of defending their AFC Challenge Cup title. Coach Savio Madera was ready for his first major test as the head coach as he had taken some big decisions in team selection. The Goan coach was quite optimistic about his team, saying it had the right blend of youth and experienced players. At the same time, he was also aware that the challenge to retain the title will be tough. But India were left licking their wounds when they were defeated in the first match by higher-ranked Tajikistan. Worse was to follow when India came out second best to a very slightly higher-ranked Philippines, a match Indian fans expected the country to win. 2 consecutive losses in India's first 2 group games means the team is out of reckoning. Worse still, India are yet to play last World Cup's participating team North Korea in their last group game. India can now only play for pride and score a goal or 2 as a consolation for the distraught Indian fans. In hindsight, India's performance could have been better if there was more experience in the team. Had Mahesh Gowli been convinced to postpone his retirement plans until the AFC Challenge Cup, the defence could have been tighter. Climax Lawrence could have been handled with more respect and been given a go for this tournament rather than being overlooked in preference for youngsters. The Dempo midfielder retired when he found out that his days with India were over. Nevertheless, one has to look forward and hindsight does not feature in a coach's scheme of things. India's main problem is lack of goals. Coach Savio says, and I quote, "All the clubs prefer to play foreign strikers in the I-League, a result of which local lads hardly get a chance to play. We need to change the system. This team is a young side. It will take time for them to gain experience and perform the way the seniors have." Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
Sportsway Cricket Club's 10-over cricket tournament commenced on Monday at SAG ground at Fatorda. A total of 28 teams will compete in the tournament, which has a huge prize money in store. This will be a platform for young local players to show their talent.
The Turf Wicket tournament was inaugurated on Monday. The winners will get a whopping prize of 50,000 rupees. The runners-up will get 30,000 rupees. Individual prizes are also in store. The tournament is strictly for local Goan players. GPL players and outstation players are not allowed. One interesting rule would be 6 free hits between 3rd to 8th overs, which would make the tournament interesting.
Well played by the batsman, and that's a boundary. What a shot! Oh, good shot over the infield. Oh, fumble by the. Oh, well bowled by Amit.
Organizer Hemant Tangle gave details.
The unique feature of this tournament is there are 6 free hits between the 3rd and the 8th over. The first 2 overs are power plays and the last 2 overs are regular 4 fielders inside the field, in the circle. But in between 3rd and 8th over, the batting team can choose 6 balls where they have free hits. That means the batsman will not be out, but the ball is counted. This tournament, in fact, is the second in Goa because Bhosle Trophy was conducted in Panji by Prashant Kakore and his group. And we can call this a second 10-over tournament. But because of this unique feature, this becomes the first tournament.
Our reporter from Margao, Samir Bhatt.
A visiting media team from Hyderabad scored a comfortable 8-wicket victory over Goan Print Media team on Monday. This was the first match of the 3-match series at Panjim Gymkhana ground. The second match of the series is against Prudent Media on Tuesday.
Batting first after winning the toss, the Goa pressmen could score only 96 runs in 17.2 overs. In reply, the Hyderabad team got home losing only 2 wickets. The main contributors for the visitors being Sampath and Mujahid, who put on 77 runs for the first wicket. Sampath made 39 with the help of 5 boundary hits, while Mujahid also struck 5 fours while making 31. Among the Goan bowlers, Anirudh Raut and Santosh Kubal claimed 1 wicket each. Earlier, the Goa innings was built around Anirudh Raut's unbeaten knock of 36 runs. Sarvesh Veluskar scored 19 runs. Captain M.S. Shankar was the pick of the Hyderabad bowlers, taking 3 wickets for 13 runs.
We have come as a goodwill visit to Goa, and we want to have better bonhomie between journalists of Hyderabad as well as journalists of Goa. As a press club secretary in the past, I used to organize All India Intermediate tournaments. In the past, we couldn't. That's totally disbanded. The effort is to revive such kind of bonhomie once again. We invite you to our Hyderabad. Goa journalist team can come there, and we come to Goa, you can play host. That's, some kind of friendship and binding. That was the main intention of coming to Goa, and we were in fact really happy. Mr. Hegde took the initiative. When I called him, I requested him whether you can organize a couple of matches. Then he readily agreed, and we are here, we are playing, and we are having fun.
Our reporter Lokik Shilkar with video journalist Omkar Falari from Kampal.
Log on to www.prudentmedia.in if you have missed our bulletin. You can also follow us on Twitter by following us at Prudent Goa to get latest news as and when they happen. Meet us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/prudentmedia. And with this, we come to an end of this news bulletin. Take care and keep watching Prudent Media. Goodbye.